Hey everyone, LWJ here, and as promised, I'm going to be doing my first top 10 list, official top 10 list. It is the top 10, is a list based off of a series here on YouTube. It started off here on YouTube, it got bought by, and it's moved to Screw Attack. Screw Attack has its own YouTube channel, sometimes posts and they post here on YouTube. I'm not subscribed to Screw Attack because they got so much content going out on a regular basis that all I really like on Screw Attack is this one I'm talking about. A series called Death Battle, where and let's a little bit of background in it. Ben Singer and Chad James, who do the voices of Wiz and Boomstick respectively, created a series where they take pop culture icons and pit them against each other in a battle to the death, hence the name Death Battle. There have been countless episodes of them, some ranging from really good to really fucking stupid. Case in point of really fucking stupid was Koopa versus Goomba. Dumb. Anyway. So, yeah, this is the top 10, my top 10 Death Battle episodes. Number 10 is probably the only Death Battle I disagree with the outcome. That is Princess Zelda versus Princess Peach. I think it's also the very first two female battle. I'm not really sure about that. I'm gonna have to look that up. But the reason why I disagree with it is because Princess Peach wins. Okay, and she does by doing a soccer kick to Zelda's head and taking it out. And I'm sorry, it's how should I say it? It's a cheap way of doing it. It's a cheap way of winning. You know? Because, to tell you the truth, I've had numerous times where I've played a game and I've had a cheap way of winning. But, like, okay, I win, but when I look back, I'm like, I won in a cheap fashion. And it just, I don't like that. And it's just a cheap way of Princess Peach winning. I probably would have liked to have seen Zelda win, or if Peach won, she probably would have, should have done something different. And plus, to tell you the truth, I really would have preferred Princess Peach from the comics. I mean, okay. Here's the thing. Doug Walker did a little editorial, because every week he does a nostalgia. Every other week he does a nostalgia critic episode, a full-on nostalgia critic review. But every other week, in between the two nostalgia critic episodes, he does an editorial or commentary. This was an editorial on the Super Mario Brothers comics that was released back in the 80s in the Nintendo Power magazine, and I like that. It showed that Princess Peach is not just a help me save me Mario kind of character, and I think that's how they made her in Japan back then. Now she's just like, help me save me. I'm a helpless woman. I can't do shit. I mean, hell, there was even an episode where she there was even an episode where she actually saved Mario, or an issue or one of the comic strips where she actually saved Mario. But yeah, either way, it was just not exactly a good death battle, but I did like it because it showed two damsels, just two of the most well-known video game damsels in distress going at it. So yeah, there it is. That's number 10. Number 9 is Dr. Wily and Dr. Eggman. Now, before any of you Sonic fanboys say anything about this, his original Japanese name was Dr. Eggman. Some person here at Sega in America decided to call him Dr. Robotnik. And the reason why he's called Dr. Eggman is because he looks the shape of an egg. So yeah, don't bitch about me using the wrong name. It's Eggman. But this is probably one of, if not the only, draw in Death Battle, as Eggman sent out Mecha Sonic, and Mecha Sonic killed both Eggman and Wily. And also, it was good because it was a battle of two major video game villains. So yeah, that was number 9. Number 8 is He-Man versus Lion-O. This was a battle of 80s hero TV show icons. He-Man from Masters of the Universe and Lion-O from Thundercats. I remember watching both those shows as a kid. Didn't really care for much of them. Sorry, I wasn't much of a kind of that into that kind of thing at that time, at that age. So yeah. It was won by He-Man after he destroyed the Sword of Omens, and then in turn destroyed the Eye of Thundera. And according to the story of Thundercats, when you destroy the Eye of Thundera, you kill the Thundercats. What else I forgot to say? But yeah, that was a pretty good death battle in my opinion. It was actually the first one after one major one, I think. Number 7 is Felicia versus Taukaka. A literal catfight, as we had Felicia from Darkstalkers and Taukaka from Blaze Blue. This one was won by Taukaka mainly because Taukaka has propensity has more propensity to kill than Felicia does. I mean, if they wanted to, they could have gotten Morrigan. Morrigan would have stood a better chance against Taukaka, but they wanted to be a literal catfight. So basically, Taukaka did something where she distracted Felicia and, well, chopped her up. And so yeah, that's it was a pretty good death battle. I thought, like, hey, you got a literal catfight here. Yeah. Number 6 is Vegeta versus Shadow. Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, Shadow from Sonic the Hedgehog. It was a battle of the anti-heroes. They got somebody who pretty much imitated Chris Sabat's name almost very well. Chris Sabat's voice, because Chris Sabat does both the voices of Vegeta and Piccolo in the Dragon Ball Z dub. But then they had it ended as because Shadow has the ability to get the Chaos Emeralds and go super. And when he did it, it's like Vegeta was like, "Whoa, what a ripoff!" Because basically, it's because when Sonic or Shadow goes Super, they turn gold, and or bright yellow, and when Saiyans go Super Saiyan, their hair changes to yellow, and so yeah. But that didn't last long, and Shadow reverted back. Vegeta was still Super Saiyan, and well, blew him away. So yeah, that was that one. Number 5 is Boba Fett versus Samus. This was the very first death battle. It's where Ben and Chad introduced us to this, in my opinion, great series that is here on the internet. In this one, Samus Aran defeated the galactic bounty hunter from Star Wars. By the way, Samus is from Metroid, in case you don't know. Duh. I don't remember how it ended, but I remember Samus was the one that won. Number 4 is the most watched death battle here on YouTube. It is also a battle of the video game mascot icons, as we see Mario from the various Mario games taking on Sonic the Hedgehog. In this one, Sonic just pretty much curled up in a ball, and they basically made himself into a buzzsaw and chopped Mario into bits. And I don't know how much it affected some of the fans, but not as much as another one that's on this list. We'll get to that one later. Number 3 is Starscream versus Rainbow Dash. This is the first death battle I ever saw. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I liked it. It was fun. I found it hilarious because it's so you have two polar opposite characters, period, fighting it out, and you got Starscream's cockiness and Rainbow Dash and whatever is with her. Starscream, Transformers, Rainbow Dash, My Little Pony fighting each other. It ends as Rainbow Dash did the Buccaneer Blaze to Starscream and took Starscream out. And then Ada Spark. That's how that one ended. Number 2 is Chun-Li versus Mai Shiranui. It's a battle of the video game, fighting game female, two of the most well-known fighting game female characters. Billed as thighs versus boobs, as thighs refer to Chun-Li's most endearing quality is, her strong and powerful legs, and Mai's impressive rack. In this one, Mai defeated Chun-Li by basically burning her. But the reason why they say is she won because of Mai's ninja skills, which I would have to agree with it. And now for number 1. Oh man. Oh boy. This one is the second most viewed here on YouTube. It is the most talked about and the most controversial because of the outcome and the amount of fanboys of this series that it pissed off. Goku versus Superman. It was the most requested, as a matter of fact, as well, according to Ben and Chad. This one, it pissed off so many fans of anime, Dragon Ball Z, Goku. It pissed them off. It's because they just didn't. Here's how I see it. A lot of people that watch Death Battle don't watch the entire video. They just watch the fight. They don't see the whole backstory thing or the explanation at the end. Here's the reason why I say that. I showed this to a friend of mine. The video itself is like a half an hour long. About maybe, I think, 10 minutes after I showed it to him, I saw him on, because I showed it to him over. I showed him the link over Skype, and he's like, "Oh, that's bullshit." And I go, "Did you watch the entire video?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "No, you didn't, because you told me." Because you came back to me 10 minutes after I showed you, and the video's a little over 30 minutes long. Watch the whole fucking video. He did, and he said, "You know what? They're right. I'm sorry." I said, "It's okay." A lot of fans of. A lot of the fanboys of Dragon Ball Z and Goku were pissed. Yeah, they explained in the end that the numbers don't lie. Okay? You can pull, and here's the thing, a lot of Goku and a lot of the Goku fanboys were just pulling random facts out of their asses. And, I'm trying to think here. Grab something to drink. It just... And plus, it's purely hypothetical. They say, what would happen if these two fought together? If these two people fought each other to the death? And people just got pissed. People get pissed off at all these different ones. Like, the next one coming up is going to be, what is it? RoboCop versus Terminator. Two 80s movies icons coming together. Who I think will win, I have no idea. Who am I going for? I think I'm going to lean towards RoboCop. But yeah, though that's my list of the top 10 episodes of Death Battle. As I always say in these top lists, I like to hear yours. Well, go ahead and post a comment down below of your favorite episodes of Death Battle, if you've seen it. If you haven't, don't even bother. So until next time, this is LWJ saying thank you all for watching. See you next time. Take care of yourselves.
You think you know me.